Howdy punters, and welcome to another night of wheel-to-wheel racing at the wonderful Alsace Village track made holders boulders for Gran Turismo Sport. Here we are tonight with good old Fang on comms. How's it going, Fang?
Yeah, good thanks Dodge.
Good to see, and all the way from the land of the Great White Cloud, how's it going out there, Viking?
Good. It's a pleasure to be here, Dodgy. Another entertaining night ahead of us.
Absolutely.
I'm quite looking forward to this.
You got a few rumbles there during the week. Has everyone fared okay?
We're still getting a little bit shook up. There's aftershocks. The latest one about 6.1, which, so from 6 till 7 is 10 times stronger the quake, so 6 is not a bad one.
Wow, yep. I heard you've got an 8 there at the end too, did you?
Yeah, well, the one that shook up just the eastern coast of New Zealand the other night was 7.1, and it was just off the east coast, probably 300 k's from where I live, maybe somewhere around there. I slept right through it, didn't even feel it. The guys at work thought I was nuts. What?
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Was it all that fine New Zealand whiskey that did the job on that, was it?
No, I think it's how hard I work. I wear myself out each day.
Okay. We all know that's not true.
I do my best for New Zealand's GDP.
Yes.
So this is the first time we've been back on track here for a couple of weeks because we've had a bit of glitching going on with good old Gran Turismo Sport and PlayStation lately, so we had to skip out last week, so it's good to be back on track. I must say I am experiencing a little bit of glitching in the camera angles at the moment. I can't seem to bring any up, but we're going to have to wait and see how that goes once the race starts.
Yeah, I noticed a little bit in the lobby that I just raced, and we've got the yellow flags turned off tonight because of the glitching, because they don't go away after an incident on a corner or someone leaving the pit straight, I'm led to believe. So no yellow flags tonight.
Which is, it's good that's off in one way, because it was quite annoying. You could never tell if someone was actually off or not. Yeah, all the false flags coming up. So it's probably good to have them off. It's and usually you can see far enough ahead to see if someone did actually come off. So yeah, but hopefully no one's off tonight.
No, it's we've got quite an interesting field here tonight, Fang, and in particular Mad Turtle Racing. Yeah, Mad Turtle Racing. There's 4 of them in this lobby tonight. So they're the strongest team, and then it's the leftovers with 2 of them in the race tonight. So with Mad Turtle, so I wonder if they're going to work together. Who do you reckon? Who are you backing for a win here?
Oh gosh, that's a tough one. Viking, I'm not entirely sure. Going off the form, guide, you'd have to think either one or Mad Mitch should be in with something. Personally, I'm really hoping Oz Soul Reaper might bring home some silverware, being the teammate in 13 Auto Sport. And he's been going great guns as well, Oz Soul Reaper, so it'll be great to see a good result from him.
I haven't noticed him in the lobbies over the last couple of weeks, but my teammate that is out there racing is Up You Baby, so Anzac Racing and Up You Baby. Hopefully he has a better run than what I just saw in his warm-up race, where off the start he was bouncing off the pit wall. I think Scooter will be speaking to him about his methods of starting. But realistically, I don't know. Hammy is a pretty good, consistent driver. As I say it, he goes off the track as we're watching him. But he's starting the qualifying. Here we go. 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm on with Hammy. Who are you having a look at here, Hang?
I'm trying to see who's first out the grid. Who's first out the grid?
No, Madriski was doing pretty good in the practice laps. He had the fastest times there.
Con's first out on track.
Who's your teammate?
No, I think
Soul Reaper.
Soul Reaper's got one written next to him, but I think it was just his garage position, not necessarily the on-track position. Looks like Con's out the front.
Con the privateer.
Yeah.
I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to have to restart this game because I'm getting no camera angles at all. No matter what I do, I can't bring up any camera angles. So I'm flicking through them and nothing's happening. I only get one camera angle on the start-finish line, so obviously another bit of a glitch. Give me a second, I'll have to duck out of this room, restart the game, and I'll be right back, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Abracadabra. 3, 2, 1. Contact is the secret, is the moment when everything happens. Contact is the
Howdy punters, and welcome back to Alsace here at for the wheel-to-wheel round 3. Unfortunately, with all the glitching we've had, we've managed to come in halfway through race 1. I believe we've just had a whole slew of pit stops, and we're out on lap 6, it might be, or 7. With us, we've got Fang and Viking Racer. Fang, how's the race been going so far?
No, it's been going good actually. It's Con's had a lead from the start and got nearly a 3-second gap over Madriski. There's been some good battling beforehand with Up You Baby and Also Reaper. That was great to watch. Not sure what happened with Also Reaper, if we put a bit extra fuel in, but he was in, I think, 3rd behind Up You Baby, going into the pits and came out 7th. So I'm not sure if there's some damage to contend with, but yeah, it's been an awesome race so far. What do you think, Viking?
Yes, it has been awesome, and I'd see Madriski out of that pit stop has jumped up into 2nd place, so he's obviously just dived in, stuck on tyres and straight out, and he's jumped Up You Baby from the pit stop as well. Ultra Straw, he's been in 4th place, but he's had different people in front of him all race, so he'll be starting to push hard and look to get Up You Baby. I think he's close enough to keep him honest.
Yeah. Madriski's done well so far with the fastest lap of 142.2. Just going to go see who's next on the fastest lap charts.
Con's got a comfortable 2.5 second lead. Madriski, Up You Baby, which is obviously who I'll be pushing for because he's in the Anzac Racing team. He's having a Ultra Straw's just got him. Well, no, not really. The rubbing door handles. So Up You's back into 3rd. Evil One he's joined in this game as well, so
yeah,
it's all
tight
on
here.
for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Yep.
All clear. The Frolic still got it. He's going to keep the inside corner going around here.
Oh, they give it up there too.
Up here, will he keep the inside corner coming back here? He has, but he's slowed down to avoid the contact with Up here. That was good.
Evil One's having a good look now. Evil One and Ripdog.
Yeah, just behind him, Ripdog's edging in.
The Ripdog was off. He had a spin on the first corner on the first lap. Oh, Up You's wide there.
Ripdog might get the run on down here. All right.
It looks like Soul Reaper's starting to join the party as well.
Yep, poking up there behind Ripdog. Quite a tight battle going on here.
Coming over the hill into these nasty S's, and that last corner onto the start-finish straight, you've got to steer clear of that wall.
A little tussle here going on with Mad Mitch and also Reaper just coming through those end S's, coming onto the home straight. See what happens after this legendary first turn. Ooh, also Reaper's taking a bit tight. He's coming back now. Neck and neck with Mad Mitch.
It should have the inside line there.
Yeah.
Ripdog's having he's getting a little bit loose exiting that corner, but having a look at up you. It looks like Con's made a decent gap in the front. He's got 3.2 seconds into the lead. Podriski has got a 1.8 second over Ultrasaw, so he's comfortable in second as well. And Evil One is a further 1.3 seconds behind him, so he's got a slight gap on up you. Oh, Ripdog's having a look around, looking at up you now.
Yeah, that's where the battle's on at the moment.
Oh!
Tapped him out a bit wide.
Oh,
These
Ripdog may get the inside edge here. He's got it. Can he hang on to it?
Gives you sweaty palms when you're sitting back watching all this happen. You're just waiting for the right opportunity.
After you slip back to 8th place now, as Soul Reaper's managed to take advantage of all the pushing and tussling that's been going on.
Man, Mitch is certainly ducking all around Ripdog at the moment to try to get in. Go around the outside.
Soul Reaper was sideways coming onto the start-finish straight.
Mitch isn't going to give up.
No, he's torpedo diving up the inside on that corner. So this is the final lap, so these guys, if they can make a pass, they're going to make it stick. But the Privateer Con, he's still got his 3.2 second lead. Podriski's comfortable. Podriski, he's racing for the leftovers, so he's one of the leftovers.
Just like you, Frolic Straw, who's just behind him in third.
Yeah, he's a leftover as well. So the leftovers are doing well.
Yeah.
Evil One. Mad Turtle Racing. Sitting in fourth.
Con's just coming into the last sequence of corners now. To finish with a good 3 second plus win.
Yeah, well done, Con. Top job there. There's a little wave as he comes through. Frolic Straw in third. Evil 177 in fourth. Ripdog in fifth. Mad Mitch. Also Reaper Maccajack. Maccajack Tooligan. Up you baby. Ended up finishing in 10th.
Something must have happened to him on the last lap. I'm not dead sure.
Yeah, not sure there either.
No, well that'll...
Tim Turtle's a fair way back. He's just coming around.
He had an off.
Sweeper.
It was on the early laps that he had an off after your frog corner there, Fang.
Yeah, the Frog's Hollow, yeah, down that side section. Yeah. Gets a bit foggy in the winter there. Yeah.
You need a nighttime race in the rain there, Fang. That way it'll be nice and noisy for you.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Listen to the rain. Aren't we all looking forward to Tokyo? Yeah.
Okay, if you say so.
A lot of people didn't like this track, but I thought this was a crack of a track. Yeah. But yeah, Tokyo, I'm not so
Tim,
sure
go
about.
for it, buddy.
Yeah, nice.
Yes,
Tipped her in.
yeah.
Nice job.
There we go. So,
Congratulations, Con.
yeah.
Quick round of applause.
Fastest lap,
Let me
clean
bring
race.
them up. How'd we go? We ended up with Con with a
Oh, yeah.
1908.
What,
Then
what
we
was
went,
that?
That was a lovely bit of glitching.
Was
I
that?
missed that. I'm in a
Yeah.
different screen.
No, it was
Oh,
just, I think the end bit for Timmy Turtle.
There you go.
Quite
So
impressive.
Con did
Yeah.
well, followed by Madrisky, Euthrolic Straw, Evil One. Rip Doc was in 5th. We had Mad Mitch 6th, Oz Soul Reaper following. Then Maccajack Tooligan and Up You Baby coming in 10th. Followed by Hammett to the Bone and Tim Turtle coming in last. Tim was a good, what do we got, about 1 minute 20 off the leaders there. Con had the fastest lap, so it was he was good all round there, Con. But as we all know, with this with wheel-to-wheel racing, Con did such a good job in that race that he gets to start from the back of the pack for the next one. What do you think of that, fellas?
Yeah, well, that'll be good to watch. It's possible, and he certainly had a good lead there. So, yeah, it'd be great to watch Con and see if he can get up through the field.
It's really hard to pass on this track, and with the aerodynamics of the front of the car on the fast corners, you just can't follow close. You lose all your front end grip. So we'll see where the move's going to be made.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, while we're waiting, I'm just going to throw up a quick little look here at some of our team's leaderboards. We've had two weekends, 2 races so far. We're on race 3 this weekend. And on top of the leaderboard at the moment is Shake and Bake Racing. So, yeah, they've got a good 2,200 points thereabouts. Sorry, total of 2,700. They're in front by a good 250 to 300 points. So they've got a good lead so far. They're followed by a great team there, Fang. What team do you think they're followed by in second place?
I'd say the best team out there, 13 Autosport. Yeah, it's a bit biased there. But,
No, not really. They're just a great team, aren't they?
oh, the awesome bunch, and doing really well. So, up in the second position. So it'd be great to see how the table falls at the end of this round. But yeah, no, it's going great.
It'll be interesting, yeah. And then we've got also their Anzac Autosports in 3rd. So the old blue and white there of Anzac Autosport, they're not far behind. We rounded
Guess
out.
who's in that team?
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
skip straight past that one, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, it's very close between 13R and Anzac Autosports, actually. I think there's only about 50 points in it. So it'll be good to see how that fares after this weekend. But yeah, the rest of the top 10 from 4th down, we've got Flat Out Racing, Speed Demons, Mad Turtle Racing. Then we've got Dale's Alpha Males Racing, Dam Racing in 7th position, T-Rex in 8th. V Corsa and the Leftovers finish us off in 10th. Now, some big shocks there, gents, because we have some huge teams there in Dale's Alpha Males, T-Rex and V Corsa, all in 7th, 8th and 9th. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that is surprising. I was only looking at that then. It is surprising. Anything could happen. It's still early in the season, but I probably would have expected T-Rex to be a little higher on the charts, but yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a tricky one. The way we work at Wheel to Wheel and the way the leaderboards work is we drop our four out of the 12 rounds. Your 4 worst ones get dropped. So the leaderboards come in as your best 8 rounds of the season. But as the leaderboards progress, it's not necessarily wait to round 8 to drop the your worst rounds. So it's sort of like a progressive leaderboard. So I would expect it to iron itself out over the probably about week 6, and you'll see those other teams come up to the pointy end, no doubt.
We just hope
Who's
that
our sponsors tonight, Dodgy?
Our sponsors, well, let's see here. I'll go back to one of these. We've got some great big heavy hitters joining us this year for this season for Wheel to Wheel, actually. Next Level Racing, I'm sure a lot of people at home might be looking down at their stand or their rig and going, hey, I'm sitting on a Next Level right now. Next Level Racing have joined us for this season. They're a great support, followed by Pagny and Advanced Simulation. Pagny and Imports are you guys to go to in Australia for any of your Next Level Racing gear. They'll also supply with Thrustmaster, Fanatec, Logitech, anything you need to get out racing or flying in the sim world. Pagny and Racing is the way to go. Pagny and Imports is the way to go. And honestly, racers who are our third sponsor, who have been bringing us the stream for the last 2 seasons, have backed us again. They're also putting in a few prizes for another few leaderboards we have. We've brought up some lovely new leaderboards in the pole position leaderboards and fastest lap leaderboards. So now throughout the year, our fastest laps will accumulate into one giant leaderboard, and the person with the most fastest laps of the year is going to get a prize supplied by racers. Same with pole positions and a few of the others. So sponsors are really throwing it out there for us. It's been great.
That is good to see, isn't it? I'm obviously not in line for any of these prizes, but I still I like to see people win them and have the ability to be able to receive them.
I'm sure you'll get there, Viking. If not, you'll go steal one.
Yeah. Well, we've got the final about to start, so let's all go again.
I believe there is a consolation prize of a wooden spoon for the person with the most wooden spoons. Personally signed by the winner.
So we have Tim Turtle on pole because he was the last finisher in the first race, and Ham the Bone, he's on grid 2. Up you baby, you must have had a bad last lap in that last race, so he's got grid 3. He'll be looking to come through with the win here, I'm sure.
Oh, Soul Reaper's made a cracker at the start. He's gained probably 2 positions out of that start, or close.
Look, looking good as we get underway. It's tight field coming up that hill there.
Yep, Ham's jumped out into the lead.
Interesting to see how they go around the dipper here.
Oh, that's too wide. It looks like Turligan. Did Turligan got the wide line? But no, he's having another look back at Jack. Looking busy in the back, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Oh,
someone's off.
Oh,
but,
Eagle One's off the inside.
Yeah, he's back on track now. But Con's up into 9. Working his way up to the field.
Eagle One's having a look at Con around the sweeper and down into your, what do you call it, Frog Corner, where the fog is?
Yeah, the Frog's Hollow. Yeah, lots of frogs
Frog's
there.
Hollow here.
Yeah, it's a bit swampy down there. Yeah. Makes it a bit slippery too.
yeah. I see Con doing a bit of a tail wag there.
Yeah. It can be a bit slippy on exit there. I think it's a bit extra view on the track there from the Frog's Hollow. None of these corners have names, so yeah. I'm all about trying to name the corners. Not sure what we call the first one. Any suggestions?
Ouch.
Yeah. It can be like that. Or the whoa corner.
Hammy's gone out on softs. Maccajack's out on softs. Tim Turtle is the first one on mediums and third. Soul Reaper, he's on softs, and Up You's out on mediums as well. So yeah, this is the race that I stuck my strategy up on. See how it all falls.
Looks like the majority's on mediums to start with. We've got Hydraulic Straw on the softs, Mackajack, and Old Soul Reaper plus Hammer to the Bone.
Mackajack's just collected the inside arm coat.
Off to the panel shop for him. Have he picked up any damage? No damage.
No damage.
Lucky back from that one.
Mitch is on mediums.
It's going to be interesting, gentlemen. What do we think the strats are going to be? There could be some that are going to duck in after doing 2 laps on mediums this lap. Do you think anyone's game enough to be... Oh, we've had a few of them go out wide there in that pack. Geez, that pack's close together. Someone's come up with a penalty there. It is Soul Reaper.
That's Old Soul Reaper, yeah. Unfortunate.
Do you think anyone's going to be game enough to do an 8-lap stint on softs? Let's find out.
I didn't, but I think I may have.
Con, maybe? Not sure.
Yep, you picked it. Con's gone in.
You'd need to get out of this traffic too. Get out of the traffic, get onto soft tyres.
Oh no, Ripdoc went in as well.
Ripdoc's, yep. He's down on softs now.
So, Con and Ripdoc are on an 8-lap strategy. The rest, no doubt, will try and hold off to lap 5 on mediums. But I suppose Hammy could be doing an 8-lapper as well on softs. We'll just have to wait and find out. Got a great bunch there in second. We've got Mackajack leading out at the moment with Hydraulic Straw, Up You Baby, and Mad Mitch all having a stab. And you've got Evil One, by the look of it, has just tagged onto the end there as well. Mackajack seems to be making a little bit of room on him.
Just watching Mad Mitch at the moment. He just got around Up You Baby. Yeah, they're starting to spread out a bit more now in this pack. Looks like Evil One and Up You's having a little tussle as we go into Frogs Hollow. Should suit the Turtles that corner.
Oh, Mad Mitch has taken the outside arm code.
Maybe not. Maybe not. There we
Hasn't
go.
given up you the chance. Not quite.
No damage from Mad Mitch as well. Lucky. Oh, good tight there.
So this is all on here.
Elbows out, lads. We've lost one. Evil One's gone in for that's lap 4. What's he doing?
Oh, he must have damage. He's had a couple of pits in a row by the look at that, unless the my indicator's not correct, which sometimes happens. No.
Strange lap to pit on, unless he got accidentally bumped in.
That can happen. It's a tight pit entry, that one. Hammy is like 6.7 seconds ahead.
That's the one thing about this track. If you can get that clean air, especially with these cars. Oh, as we see, as an Up You Baby just took Mad Mitch on the inside of that corner. It was a great move there by Up You Baby. But as I was saying, these cars, they really, the slip and the dirty air you get out of the back of these cars is quite terrible. It makes it hard to pass. You really, if you get a clear track, you'll just sail on through, and these guys that are in these groups are going to be doing it really hard to get past.
Yeah,
and Hammy is good at putting in consistent laps. Once he gets a gap, he doesn't make mistakes. He just repeat, and he'll work his way forward.
Well, he's certainly got nothing in his mirrors at the moment. Mackajack's going well though, just behind him, and second.
It's 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th that's the battle.
Oh, that's for sure.
We just had Con go around Tim the Turtle. He's now up to 10th. Oh, Tim's just gone off again. It's gone a bit wide. Ripdoc's got Tim as well now, so... Remembering that Con and Ripdoc are the ones that pitted early.
Con's just got Tooligan.
I would almost expect to see anyone out there left on mediums to be in this lap.
But Driscoll's still on mediums. Up you still on mediums.
Such a tight pack we've got up there. They just haven't left each other alone, those four.
No, it's all on. They'll be battling. The sweat will be pouring off them.
Yeah, a lot of hard work to be going through this on this track for 26 laps. You've got to hope they get a bit of clean air amongst them.
Up you will be happy to have a 0.4 of a second gap. A little bit of comfort.
Turtle must have had an off. You're off. Unfortunately, not a good day off Tim Turtle.
No, he hasn't been doing it well at all, unfortunately. I know how he feels.
Yeah, so do I. Hopefully brings it on home for the rest of the race. The 21 laps to go.
So let's see which of these medium guys are coming in. Upview's in.
Driscoll stayed out.
Wow. I wonder what strat he's running then.
Billigan's in.
He must be happy with his track position and the times that he's running. His fastest being a 1:44.7, which is not extremely fast, is it?
No. It's interesting just looking at Hemi's lap times. He's on the 1:43s.
Rip Dog with the fastest lap, and he's in ninth. Following Con. Very close to Con, in fact.
Soul Reaper is looking for a way to get around Madrinsky. I'm not sure he's going to find it that easy.
Maybe for the S's down the track here might get a break. He's hoping. This one's all Soul Reaper now.
Madrinsky would have to stay out longer. Yeah, he's going longer. Is he still on mediums, old Madrinsky?
Yes, he's still on mediums.
Wow, we've got Maccajack, Mad Mitch, and even Soul Reaper's still out there, actually.
Soul Reaper's on the softs.
Yeah, Madrinsky's on the
His
medium.
tyres look a lot better than Soul Reaper's.
Yeah, it makes it tough. If you can't get around a guy on mediums when you're on the softs, it makes it awfully tough, and you end up chewing those softs up. Just so I say that, he's taking the inside with Madrinsky there.
Madrinsky's not giving it away though, he's sticking to the inside for this corner. And it's swapping.
Soul Reaper may have him on the next combo.
Yeah, your 7th lap on softs is not the easiest lap to try and battle like that. Usually you're just trying to get it home and trying not to push it too much. Or at least I know I am.
Yeah, so Hammy's got a 14-second lead now. He's out there. He must be coming in soon. His tyres are glowing red.
Yeah, they certainly are. He's like a St. George supporter. There's a lottery there.
Yeah.
There he goes.
He's in. See what tyres.
Soul Reaper must have had a little bit of a slip there because Evil One's got past him behind Madrinsky. Soul Reaper should come in now. No.
Yeah, Happy's
Yep,
out
he
on
has.
mediums. So this is Hemi's medium run. Took on no fuel, medium tyres and straight back out again. So Evil's behind him on softs.
Yeah, this could be interesting. Evil could, I'm not sure when Evil's due to hit. I'd imagine another lap or two. No. Yeah.
He's got about 2/3 a tank of fuel, and his tyres are showing a little bit of red, nothing major.
We have
He
another
must
2 or
have
3
pitted
laps
already.
in it. That's good.
He's been in once, yeah. He would have got off the mediums, wouldn't he? Was he one on the mediums?
Old Con's made it up to 4th. He's got Ripdoc behind him in 5th, and remember those are the 2 guys that pitted on lap 2. So they'll be doing their
Dog's just got him.
8-lap stint. So they'll be there another 2 laps before they're due in.
Maccajack's onto the back of Con. Ripdog's just passed him. So that's... The battle seems to be right in this midfield, 4th, 5th, 6th.
That's right, Maccajack's just got the overtake done on Conman. Well, Con might have won in the pits then, but yeah. He's got a lot of fuel on board, Con. Compared to some of the others.
Yes, he has got a lot of fuel on.
May not need to pick up so much next trip. We've had a bit strategy. Those tyres that Con's got on at the moment is making it, he won't get any catch-ups on Maccajack or Ripdoc here. They've both got better tyres, or at least Maccajack has. Ripdoc's tyres looking pretty red. I'd imagine Con and Ripdoc might see the similar tyre.
Yeah, it is. Getting through the laps, it's Hemi's 8th lap out on the mediums is 1:42.9. It's not bad. Oh, that must be the out lap. His 9th lap. This will be it here. What is he going to do? His first top lap on mediums. 1:44.9. That's better.
Yeah, comes into the pits. 8 laps.
Yep.
8 laps.
And Ripdoc didn't go in.
No, he stayed out.
Oh, I think actually Con's gone in a lap early. For it to be your 8-lap stint, you go in at the end of lap 10, not, and he's gone in at the end of lap 9. We're currently in lap 10 now, so I think Con's math might have been a bit out there. Must mean he's going to have to do a bit longer stint, a 9 stint later on.
His tyres weren't the best, so yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't have to take on much fuel though, because he's already fairly filled up.
Maccajack sure is giving Ripdoc a hard time here. He wants past. Ripdoc's not having a bar of it.
Yeah, Maccajack's tyres are a lot better.
Yeah, just looking at that. We may be able to get something done down at Frog's Hollow down here. This could be interesting to see. I suppose.
His tyres a lot better. They're carrying similar fuel loads, so
maybe not here.
Hammy's still putting in his consistent laps. What did he...
Even one's into the pits. Oh, and there goes Rip Dog. Yep, on the lap he should have.
I'll jump in now.
Hammy seems to have gone back a bit in his time. He's only back to being 2 seconds ahead of Hydraulic Straw. Is that a pit strategy coming into play there? Is it just because we're out of sequence, do you think?
I don't know.
It might be the
It
pit
didn't
strategy.
count as lap 11. It's got... There's something up with his lap count come up. I don't know what's going on there, whether it's a glitch or not. But, yeah.
Yeah, Hydraulic's got the fastest lap time, so we might be getting the job done on Hammy, closing the gap. Hammy does have the better tyres though, so
Yep.
I'd like to think that's
He's on the mediums, so he won't be wanting to stay out there too long on them.
True.
We've got Uppy Baby doing a great job of holding Madriski back at the moment, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do it much longer going for fourth. Madriski wants in.
Uppy doesn't have the tyres to grip into the battle either. Yeah.
He's taking the defensive line.
And Madriski might have poked in underneath in there, but they went separate. This kind of would make it interesting for Madriski and Uppy Baby. Wondering if Madriski's better tyres might get the job done on him here. Slowly edging up. Nicely done by Madriski to tuck in. Nice clean racing by this pair here. Madriski and Uppy Baby. Right about it. Oh, Madriski's just gonna get him. No. Uppy's held it. Oh, Madriski went a little bit wide. Such a close battle here. Awesome shift between Madriski and Uppy Baby.
Into the big bank corner. It's fun to get into that corner, but like everything on this track, it's got a tight exit.
I'm getting a bit of garble there from someone. I think that might have been Fang. Your microphone seems to be playing up there.
Sorry. Oh. I might be going flat. Hopefully it's sorted out. Just plug it back in.
You said that's ultra straw into the pits.
Hydraulic straw. I did Google that once.
Hydraulic straw, yeah.
Yeah. I think it means your
tongue
throat.
twisted in there. Backer Jackson, Uppy's in.
What was that, Fang? What does it mean?
I'll have to Google it again just to be sure. Hey Google. No, she might get upset with that one.
Old Con's made it up to third, so he's going pretty well with his strat so far. He's on the eight lap stint, and he did have Rip Dog going with him, but remember they pitted at 2 different laps apart, so Con is still going to have to do an extra lap in his stint somewhere.
Hammy's back out to 11-second lead, and it looks like his lap count has corrected itself now. We have a lap 9 and a lap 11 on there. His fastest lap of 1:43.2, and he's still out on the mediums, but his fuel light is flashing at him, so I'd be expecting he'd be in this lap as well. Madriski. He'll be getting close to a pit stop as well. His tyres are glowing, getting red. His fuel load's getting down. He may have one more lap in it. We'll see if he swings into the pits this time. Comes down into this nasty S-bend with a horrible exit onto the start-finish straight, and straight past the pit entrance. He's got one more lap out there. Hammy's in. Hammy's dropped to third.
Oh, Hammy was
fuel.
Yeah, only two drops left in the tank there.
Must be giving it a pretty good drink too. He's in there for a while. Oh, he's filled it up to 100%. It's a big move there. Yeah, that's enough to get home, that is.
Yeah, well, does he? Con's done well to get up in the second. McDrisky's fuel gauge is flashing. Maybe he brings it in home. No fuel he's got. It was flashing just as he entered into this lap. So might allow a bit of a chance for Con to close the gap on him a little. As Madrisky's doing a bit of extra fuel saving, and his tyres aren't the best either. So imagine Madrisky being for a pit this lap, or will it have to be? He wants to push it
Mitch
home.
must be in this lap. His tyres are half red.
Yeah, wow, that's some tyre. Interesting to see how Mad Mitch handles the corner and stuff. No loss. The turtles are in line.
And he's right on the back of Rip Dog.
Here we go. Yep, Madrisky's in. Con's in as well. So you reckon Mad Mitch has got to come in? He's dropped off a lot through that last sequence. Yep.
Coming in? Yeah, he's diving in.
It'll be interesting to see where they all come out with Hammy.
Mad Mitch doesn't need as much fuel. He had a fair bit in there compared to Con. Still had the 8 drops in the tank.
So Hammy's now up, about to start giving Ripdock a hard time.
It's like Hammy's, fuel to the end.
Yeah, definitely.
Con's fuel for a stint. Ripdock's fueled up too. As your frolic. Either one, he'll be next in the pit.
Oh, Madrisky and Con, that's going to be an interesting battle there too. We're 5th and 6th at the moment. Con's right behind Madrisky. I think they both came out of the pits just then, didn't they?
Yeah, both got brand spanking new tyres. Still got the knobbly bits on them. So it should be fairly evenly paced around this section.
Oh, Tim Turtle, he must be in. Like, his tyres are like, they were worse than Mad Mitch's.
Oh, well, there you go. I've never seen half and half before.
There you go, yeah.
He's still keeping on the black stuff, which is good. Good job, Timmy.
It does look a bit squirmy and wiggly though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do a 9-lapper on soft in my first race this evening. I wouldn't even recommend going past 8, let alone 9. But that was unfortunate. I took a bit of damage and had to pit, so saved pitting twice. I just did the 9 laps, but I don't know how these guys are punching out 8 or 9 laps in the enduro races. That's a very tall order.
Yeah, not for me, not for me. Wow.
Maybe you forgot where the pit was.
I was looking at his fuel indicator over the tyre indicator.
Yeah.
He's got more fuel to burn, he ain't coming in.
This is good. It must be costing him. He's staying out. I haven't seen tyres like that.
Yeah, he isn't taking them too clean, so...
I just noticed around the front left, it had a complete red ring around the whole tyre there for a section, where the whole lot must be overheated. A bit like when you go slow for a while, you see the blue ring around, like the tyres are cold. So the amount of laps he's done on those tyres, yeah, really burning rubber. How are we going?
Evil One, his teammates way out in front. Oh, 1.5 seconds in front.
I wonder if everyone's coming into the pits now. Alright, staying there for another one. Your hydraulic straw is looking pretty good. Fastest lap time in that position he is now, with the amount of laps that we've got to go. Imagine it being a pretty strong finish for him. Anything can happen though, as we all know. Just as we're saying, there's a nice little battle going on at the moment with Hammer to the Bone and the Drisky.
Yeah, this is good.
Like Hammy's just got the job done on him.
No, he's
the other way around.
Is Hammy on his medium stint or is he back on softs?
He's on his softs. He's got minimum tyre wear.
Everyone's on the softs at the moment.
Con's 2.8 behind him.
Tim Turtle's pulled into the pits. Ran out of fuel, or had a bit of fuel left, but right for tyres and fuel now then. I'd imagine the Eagle one has to hit this lap. It's got fuel for more, but the tyres are saying, look at me. Yeah,
it's weird for Hammy to be stuck back there. I'm wondering if he's got, because he fueled to the end, maybe that extra fuel load is costing him. I wouldn't have thought it cost him that much, but it could be costing him a bit. Everyone else must be pretty light on.
Rip Dog's got half a tank. Hammy's got 3/4 of a tank. Right, lap 18 at 26.
Looking at the tyres, Hammy's going to outlast Rip Dog and hydraulic straw. The hydraulic's got some damage, like aero damage. Maybe the wheel's gone out too, so...
Yep, as you say that, he just gets taken.
Alright, teammate just got around him. Moving up in the second. We'll start working on that gap up to Eagle One.
Yeah, Eagle One wants past two.
Yeah, Macca Jack's been having a look at Up You Baby, but backed out of it.
Well, that is close with Macca Jack and Up You.
So
Macca may have the inside edge here.
Fourth, fifth and sixth is getting very busy. Con's just got past Ham.
Macca Jack done well to get the job done there on Up You, but not been quite over yet. Up You is right on his tail. Even one's into the pits. Frolics in too. Already had a fair bit of fuel still on board Frolic, so that's about pit time for him now.
Rip Dog's dived in.
Drisky just come off in first and just had a bit of a slide off, come up the top of the hill there. So Con's going to be closing in on him pretty quickly. He's just trying to find his speed again now on the Brisky. As Con goes around him on the outside.
Con takes the lead.
Yeah. There we go. Well done, Con. Hopefully he's there for a bit. Oh, we've had Hammy snuck in around the Brisky there. The Brisky's got some damage on board.
Yep.
Damage. Yep, left hand front.
I'd imagine Mackajack's going to close that gap on Madrisky. Still a 3.5 second gap, but I imagine that'll close up before the end of this lap. Be interesting to see what Madrisky does here because he's fueled up and has tyres for more laps. But with that damage, whether or not he'll pull in or not, it'll be interesting to see. So he's keeping it out there, yeah? Keeping it out there.
Well, if he's keeping up with Hemi, his damage must be that bad, he's probably thinking.
Yeah, Hemi's got the tyre wear, so even
Upuse in. Should have gone close to all that have and Soul Reapers in as well.
So they'll be filling up for a 7-lap finish.
That'll be them, yep. The guys in the lead are already into that 7-lap finish, so I would have to assume that most of these guys in the top 3 or 4 are now going through to the end. Seems weird, unless they're going to run a short little medium stint at the end. Has Hammy run his mediums yet? I don't know if he has. I think he's been on softs all the way, hasn't he?
He's run his mediums.
He has?
He did it in his first stop. He threw the mediums on, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting to see what Con does. He's going to need fuel this lap, I'd say. He'll pit this lap.
Yeah, he's got it flashing at him.
Good tyres, light fuel load. All 5 laps at the end. Who else will have to pit? Well, Hammy's going to...
Mackajack's got to be in this lap.
Madrisky would never think he'd pit this lap.
Madrisky really wants that spot. They're both in.
What's Hammy doing? Does he take any fuel?
Your trolley's now on mediums or goes on medium?
He's out behind Rip Dog. The other guys had to take on fuel, whereas Hammy had that big refuel back at the last stop.
He's out a bit earlier, yeah.
When did Rip Dog come in? Because Hammy now has probably at least 2 lap better tyres than Rip Dog as well. So he's in a really good position at the moment.
Sure, when Rip Dog pitted the gear, it looks like he's got 1 or 2 lap wear on those tyres. Where's the battle at, boys?
Yeah, they're pretty well spread out at the moment, so they've managed to get themselves spread and get a bit of that clear air.
Also, Reaper and Tooligan's having a nice little battle up in 9th and 10th. At the moment, I'll be one to watch for a bit.
Yep, Soul Reaper, Tooligan, they're going for it.
Had a few races with Tool this week. He is a really hard guy to get around. He manages to make that car pretty wide, so I really do pity Soul Reaper in the position he's in at the moment, because I found it really hard to get around Tool, so hopefully he finds it a lot easier than I did.
It's close. He may... How are we going for tyre wear for these two? Well, pretty even. Soul Reaper's got a little bit better tyre than him. Just up the roof, obviously, filled up to the end. It's going to be an interesting battle there. got both the turtles up the back of the pack. After a good lead out. Up the back of the pack.
Mad Mitch was doing really well. He must have had a bit of a mishap to be stuck back there in 11th like that. So I would have pictured him more up into the middle of the pack.
Yeah. Sure.
Evil One with the 144.5. He's in third. He's hunting down Hammy, but he's got a way to go. 1.7 seconds back from Hammy. So all the boys are settling in and found their gap after the first 15-16 laps of packs everywhere fighting, which initially helped Hammy get a good gap on the field, didn't it? He was out by 11 seconds there at one time.
Yeah, he had a great lead. I'm actually shocked that Ripdog's that far in front of Hammy with the lead Hammy had. That says something for Ripdog's strat, but it depends if Ripdog still has to pit. I don't think he has to, but you guys would know better than I. How he's looking.
His fuel will last.
Good.
The
fuel
tyres
should last.
He'll have some more tyre wear than the guys behind him, so Hammy's tyres are still looking pretty new.
Well, it looks like Hammy pulled about 3/10 out of him that lap, because he was up around 1.7, 1.8. Now he's down to 1.3, so... Nope, in saying that, he's just spread it out again.
Everyone's doing well, but his tyre wear, he'll be in a tricky spot because I don't think he'll want to come in for tyres now. He's got the fuel, but might not have the tyres to get him home in that position. And Con with lots of rubber left, 3 seconds behind. I'd maybe see Con tightening up that gap as everyone's tyres start to fade off a bit more.
Tim Turtle's around and he's got terrible tyres again. Mad Mitch's tyres are fairly well worn. Soul Reaper and his tyres are a lot better than Turligan's, but Turligan's still in front. He's actually going good since he's got a rig, Turligan. Yeah, this is his first season.
In saying that, Turligan's just lost it. Oh, wow.
Commentator's curse, wow.
Yeah, he just spun on that corner and we had it all on there. It was just... Oh, I've done that so many times in practice this week.
Bad brake, Turligan, that's no good, mate.
He's got engine damage.
Really crap damage from that one too.
Oh, what a shame.
He's got crap damage.
Yep.
Yeah. He'll be kicking himself. The commentator's curse. Sorry, Turligan. I didn't mean to do that to you.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. We've still got Evil One up there, 4 seconds off the lead, only 2 seconds behind Hammy. He's waving the flag for Mad Turtle Racing, while the other two are having a hard day of it down the back. So good on you, Evil One. And Hammy's still got that 1.7 stretch to Ripdog, so they're really just staying equidistant, these three.
That's the word of the day.
The word of the day, equidistant?
Yeah. I love it.
Getting a bit of glitching there actually on, must be Ripdog's car. Don't know if you guys are seeing that at all. He's starting to get that slide all over the track.
It's not too bad for me. He's doing well, Ripdog.
Oh, he's in the fence. That's it.
Another commentator's curse. But they can't hear us, so...
He hasn't come out of the fence. Have we lost Whipdock completely from the camera angle I've got? I can't see anything.
Whipdock has left the building.
Yeah, he was glitching and he's had a close shutdown. Man, that is hard. Leading the race to the second last lap and you have a shutdown. You have an engine blow. Sorry, Ripdock, mate. I feel for you, man.
Yeah, that's no good at all, mate. No good at all.
It was a brilliant drive to get to where he was.
Hopefully he's cracking a stubby about now.
Not over someone's head.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it,
No, that's it. It's on to next week. Monza endurance race. In the GR3s. Looking forward to that one.
Back into the Lexus. Wow, I've forgotten what it's like to drive the Lexus.
Yeah, it seems like it's been a while, hasn't it? With that extra week off. Yeah.
They're all settled in.
Yeah, Hammy's just got to keep it now. I'm not sure. It just seems, I don't know if Hammy's strategy worked as well as the guys around him. I can't see how he went from such a good lead. Now he's within a second.
Fuel lights flashing at him.
He's got one more lap, so he'll get one more lap on a flash. Evil One now is going to push as hard as he can to get that.
His tyres are
Tyres are a lot worse than Hammy's.
Yeah. Con. How's Con? No. I don't think Con. If these two get a bit of a battle up mid-track, you might get a bit, close the gap a little, but he's still done well to come up in last position. I think.
Con was doing 8 lap stints too, so his stops will be feeling the pain, I'd imagine. So I think Hammy was on a 7 lap, if I recall, but I can't remember what Evil One was on.
Hammy's tyres are the best out of the first 3. It is close to Connor's actually. And have a slightly better tyre, but coming down to the tight end. And he battles further down the pack. Hydraulics for Mackajack.
Comes Hammy.
I think Mackajack will keep it up on hydraulic.
It's into your frog corner.
Yeah, Evil One's trying to push it in there. I don't think he'll quite get it without a monumental stuff up from Hammy, which is just not Hammy's game usually.
Hammy's usually pretty clean,
pretty
consistent. Mightn't be the fastest guy there. Evil One's showing he's the fastest guy on the track tonight, but
there we go. Hammer to the bone, followed by Evil One.
Followed by Con. Top job by Hemi for flat out racing. They've done well, Hemi the bone. Top drive.
Very good.
Everyone did well tonight. That was a close battle.
Coming past the last concourse at the moment. There he goes in for 7th. Good on you, Soul Reaper.
Done well. Up to you, baby. Coming in for 8th. And we've got a couple of turtles. Coming in now for 9th is Mad Mitch, 76. Good job, Mad Mitch. Tim Turtle.
Oh, Tim must have had a slip on that last corner. Want to be careful of Tool.
His tyres are as red as his brake lights.
Yeah.
It's like 3/4.
3/4 warm, yep.
Yep.
Hold it, don't lose
Nice job to finish it with a spin. And Tooligan just fell on up behind in the
Tim
level.
Doodle, eh?
Good job.
There you
Yes.
go. Ham it to the bone. Well done, buddy.
Yeah, well done, Hammy.
Clean race. Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
there we go. He's finished it with a 45.47. So that's not a bad time for these guys. I was flat out doing those times all week. That's about my time, the 45.47 mark. So these guys have done some really good times in there tonight. Not quite the Div 1 time of sub 44s, but hey, we can't all be that good.
No, it's light years away from me.
Yeah, ain't it though? But no, kudos to these guys. They had a lot of tough laps tonight. The Mad Turtle boys, yeah, that was a bit tough for those guys, Mad Mitch and Tim the Turtle back there. And of course you had Tooligan have that massive off in the last, fourth or fifth lap. And
Yeah, it was
poor old Rip
closer
Doc.
than that.
Second last lap to have a DNF from the second last lap. Mate, I don't know where you are now, but I'm sure you got your head buried in a stubby or a bourbon somewhere. Best of luck to you, Rip Doc. And what was your highlight of the evening, Fang? What do you think was the best lap tonight?
I would say the best lap was the first lap because they kept it pretty clean and kept it together. No, the whole lot was just an awesome race. There's some great battles. Not a lot.
I'd have to agree with you there, Fang.
But just a lot of mid-pack battles and some good changes of leaders. But yeah, haven't done well to bring it home in the end. But yeah, some great battles. Awesome viewing.
Right. And what was yours, Viking? What are you taking home from tonight?
Oh, I'll have to agree with Fang there. There was, the race, I'd say the first 16, 18 laps where there was like all on, 4 people in the bunch, I think it was 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. And there was plenty of passing going on. And that's hard work to keep your pace and be aware of the other races around you. So I think in general it was a good race. There's the last 5 laps where we settled out and there was 3 seconds between each racer. That's the strategies coming out in the end. And we settled for well done, Hammy. But Evil won.
So close. Yeah.
So close,
there you go. Well, next week we've got coming up, we've got the our first for the season, one of our enduros. We've got a 31 lap, 90-minute race at Monza in the GR3s. And I can honestly tell you, hand on heart, that I have no idea what I'm going to do for that race. I have not even attempted to look at Monza yet. I think I've spent like 2 laps on it in the last couple of weeks. So a lot of work to do this week, gentlemen. How do you think you're going to go for Monza?
Oh, I think I'm with you. I've got some work to do on it. Monza's one of those love-hate tracks. Not quite sure if I love it or hate it or just love to hate it. But yeah, first turns always lovely, as is every other turn in the whole track. So yeah, see how we go. Trying to put some laps down during the week, but yeah, not one of my favourites. But I can't hate it either. So yeah, what do you think, Viking?
Yeah, it is one of my favourites, Monza. I don't like the first turn or that chicane they put there to slow you down, but it's not a bad track. I quite enjoy it. It's a very high speed. You've got to get onto that front straight just nicely and carry the speed all the way down to that horrible first turn, but it's Monza.
I think it'll be interesting going back to Group 3s where we've got different manufacturers. As opposed to this one, which is the one make where everything is so tight and so close. I think with the Group 3s you get a little bit more separation with the different vehicles and the different strategies that are going to be needed to get a job done on that many laps. 90 minutes is a fair stint behind the wheel.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
is.
Yeah.
Okay, gents. Well, thank you for a lovely evening. Hopefully, when we get to Monza next week, Polyphony or Sony have fixed the glitches we've been having. It would be great to go out and have a glitch-free week of training. Fang, thank you very much for your help, and Viking as well. For it's well past your bedtime over there in Kiwi land.
Yeah, it's telling me.
And
Eyes are
gentlemen,
watering.
I'll say good night, and we will see you in hopefully a week's time.
Thank you, Dodgy.
Okay, then.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dodgy.
Cheers,
Rock
Thank you,
on,
Fang.
race
Good night.
on.